All right, let's get some breathing in. This is for Taurus. This is your tarot reading. All right. So for more information, to go deeper onto what you're finding here, or see if another reading is more your cup of tea, check your Venus, moon, sun sign, rising, your north node, whatever positions. If you're into following your Mars, Mercury, whatever you're into following from your chart, check that part for sure, okay? If all you do is check your sun sign, then just watch your sun sign. But if you get called on to find out where another position is and check that one, do that. This is for the sign of Taurus. I've been specifically told not to put a time frame on this. I'm hearing because all things are simultaneously occurring. It's just a different level of awareness. It's so more than the 3D. It goes so interdimensionally that it's sometimes hard for ones to see. You're at an important ending right now, Taurus. The conclusion, positioning you. Love is the key. Look at that. Love is the key, is the positioning agent here in this. Love, love, love this. Okay. So something where it's like you knew everything was set up, but you just needed a little shift like this. Did you see that? It was like this, and it just needs a little shift for everything to line up perfectly, is what I'm getting for you at this time when you find this video. The bottom of the deck, the word overstanding comes up face up. So you've been able to have been lost in the details of a situation, but when you pulled back, you zoomed out, you looked deeper and deeper as far as having more depth perception. You had an overview, you zoomed out. So from there you could look deeper over more area. And that's the type of awareness you have right now. This puts you here. Okay, that's why something came to an end. So where there was a question about something, you didn't, all of a sudden, you were like, yeah, everything's coming together. Hold on, no, it was this way. It was this way. It was like that. So let's see, what are we talking about here? What area of life are we talking about? Which cards are we going to use? Okay, so what's happening in life? And I'm being shown to use the Wisdom of the Golden Path Tarot. So let's see, what is the messages for you, Taurus? This is intuition. So intuitively, you are gaining greater awareness that is giving you that overstanding perception by being open more to what your intuition is saying, by being more receptive to your intuition, by hearing it more, being aware with it and working with it, allowing it to be an active agent in your life instead of just something that sits there underutilized or unutilized. The bottom of the deck is nature. So this is a natural intuition connection, and it's like you had it for so long, but for so long you didn't have the awareness of it that you have now. So that's a very key factor in bringing about these conclusions and in finding the key to love. You know, to unlock. Love is the key that will unlock all your creative desires, all the things you would like to create in your life. See, they're through that door. They're through that. But you got to go through that darkness with love, and love is the key that's going to get you there. So even in the darkness, the word love is there. Even in the darkness, there's love there. Okay? Because in that dark place, it provides the contrast. The darker it gets, the easier it is to see the color that shines through the keyhole that only the key of love can unlock. See, so yeah, I feel like something dark is coming to an end. And it's not dark in the sense of is good or bad. It was a big challenge. So somebody says, hell yeah, it was bad. It was definitely not good. And so it's like, okay, two vibrations on this, two extremes of vibration, okay? Everything is fucked up. Nothing is working out for me. You gotta find the key of love to get through where you're at. How do you do that? In every dark situation, it's teaching you something. It's showing you something. It's guiding you somewhere. So even if you don't know what it is, you can ask, what is this? Once you have that key of love, then you know and you feel it. If you're on a higher vibration with this, you're going to feel like, oh my God, something magical is about to happen. I could just feel it in my bones. You'll be that person who resonates in that way. If you're somewhere in the middle, you'll be like, I'm learning a lot through this whole embracing of my love energy right now. You're in this growing awareness of it. Or you may not even be aware of what you're doing, some people, you know, but you are on some level, you're using this key of love, or you have a need to attach to it, find it. And it's not by attaching to another person. Understand that this key has nothing to do with anyone but you. You're the only place where this comes and unlocks through, okay? But everything is set up, even though it seems so dark, even though it seems like it's so fucking dark, like it's set up for some really beautiful things to come together. You're being put in the right position. Things are right here, right now. Let it just twist a bit more and we're all the way on lock. It's beautiful, and it's showing like the end is here. The end is here. The conclusion is here. It's on the table. Why? Because of the overstanding that you've achieved over this understand. Okay, so it's like somebody got in trouble because they had a gut feeling that said, move, go somewhere else. Don't be here right now. And you didn't listen to it. And not only did you get in trouble, like this was some sort of legal problems that arise from it, major relationship problems, major family problem, something. And your guts told you not to be there. For somebody, it was like literally your physical life issues that came up. Literally what I'm hearing, like somebody got away from a gunshot. Or didn't get away from a gunshot, sorry. Whichever way it was, depending on if you were listening to this or not. But the thing of it is, this is a natural ability that you have as a human being. And right now, that was being highly emphasized for you. When you find this reading, this is being highly emphasized for you right now. Let's pull some more cards. Okay, let's see how this is taking over, because this is a major, like, overall energy. Okay, that's what I'll do then. Thank you. I'm being told to put down a Miracles Now card for you right now, and it's going to be face down, and then we will look at it at the end. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. All right, so let's see how this is playing out in your life right now. What is the story? And we're going to talk about romantic love. We're going to talk about romantic love in this story. This is going to be a romantic love story for the energy of Taurus, for those Taurus out there, those people who are attracted to, called to watch this video because of their Taurus placement, who understand and are on this wavelength of readiness to receive, perceive, overstand the information that is being channeled through this message right here with perfect timing, with accuracy and clarity and truth, accuracy, truth, and clarity, so that it is easy to perceive, receive, and understand, okay? The messages for Taurus right now when they find this message. And some, I'm hearing some are going to really want to rewatch this, because although I may never directly speak exactly on what it is, the messages come through in such a way that it still helps you understand where you're at. I don't have to tell you somebody's name. I don't have to tell you exactly some silly detail, and not to say that it won't come out. But you're already getting it anyways. You're like, yep, I've been learning more when Spirit is speaking to me. I've ignored it a few times. It led me down a path that I did not enjoy. So now when I get that feeling, I pay more attention and I'm more in tune to allow myself to be positioned by that love source God energy. And at this point, it has guided me to some conclusions. Absolutely. The first card you have out is the Ten of Wands, Taurus. The Ten of Wands, that is totally a conclusion card. Something has reached its end. It's the... I'm hearing to the end of the road. Yes. And for someone, you still can't let go. You're still feeling that devil energy. This is a lower vibration. If you're feeling lower vibration, if you're still working on raising and you're still battling with telling the same old story and learning how to watch your words because it's casting a spell over your life and all that stuff, you know, you may be telling that same old fucked up story and having that same old fucked up situation keep happening because you just can't let you go. Yep, you gotta hold on to your love. Whoa. Yeah, because that's all you've been trained to do is just hold on. When you find somebody, you gotta hold on tight, don't let go. Yes, you know what? For some people that does work. But for somebody, this is clearly coming to an end. So there's two ends of the vibrational spectrum. High vibration, yeah, I've been here, done this, and the only thing that I'm going to allow have that type of mastery over me is me, unless it feels good to me, and then I voluntarily choose to allow something like that to go on. But in this case, I'm like, I've done that, no thank you, toxic, not pleasurable, I've done this feeling before. Not interesting is what this is saying right here, you know. It's saying, I've asked myself, what do I want to be bound to? And I've decided that, yeah, this situation comes to an end now. Who are you? Who's saying that to themselves, yeah? Let's see what's in the middle right here. I want to know. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a big change. And notice, is it called the Yermangander? What's the name of this stinking... snake? It is death and rebirth all at once. But this is a change. This is a change. This is a change of two items, two circumstances, two situations. Both parties' situation where they're linked so much, but yet and still there's change. Notice those two circles are not connected right now. There's a change. There's a separation here. And it's also somebody was been weighing this decision out, you know. There's somebody who they feel like no matter what I do, here we go back to that lower vibration person is like, I got to hold on. Yeah, if you sitting up here saying I got to hold on, it's because you just feel like you're so linked to this person, you just cannot let go. I don't want to live without you, live without you. I don't wanna be without you, be without you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna be alone. That's what somebody is singing right here. And you're like all passionate into it. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's over here. If landed itself over here, it wants special attention, and it's the Four of Cups. Opportunity is here. What do you do with it? The Four of Cups is where opportunity presents itself. It's not going to be there forever. If you're too busy paying attention to what has been, you ain't going to catch on to what opportunity is available to you. And it's interesting because this can go in two ways as well. I see all the tarot has two options, and then there's always a middle of the road. But I definitely need to tell you that with this, it's how do you receive this offer? Are you receiving it and you are open to all the possibility and you know that no matter what, you're good? Are you receiving it from a place of emotional stability? Are you receiving it from a place of emotional lack? Saying, you know, I don't know if I'm good enough. This is not going to work out for me. This is not something that I can see because I'm over here. This is what's comfortable for me. I'm not interested in stretching myself to find out where do my dreams live. And I'm not interested to see what else there is spiritually or creatively or lovingly or beautifully for me to give. I'm not interested in that because I'm just so focused on where I'm at. How do you take this card? Now, if what is enticing you is something that feels, and interestingly enough, it's almost as, no, it's not almost as if, it's exactly as Spirit is telling me ahead of this reading that this is going to happen, because for a moment I said, I'm going to put my card on the table. And this was a tarot card that I painted. It's Major Arcana 15, the Devil. And the words that I put on there when I painted this is discomfort, compelled, and irritant. So there's something that feels like an irritant, something that you feel compelled to, something that is very uncomfortable, but yet and still you do. And it presents itself to you here. Opportunity, receive it or not, because some people will receive it because they feel so stuck and compelled, like they're chained to something. Like this was presenting itself like two people's wrists chained to one another as well. Somebody feels that way. Yeah, well, all that though, you said, I've already investigated this and I see where is my bliss and I'm going that way. And that doesn't feel like bliss to me. So somebody is choosing their bliss in this, remembering that they have an emotional guidance system, or maybe unaware of the emotional guidance system at all, and yet still naturally inclined to follow your intuition right into the ending of this situation right here. Like, skit skirt, we're done. Understand? The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords, and the first words I hear I received from the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot deck, even though I'm using the Hermetic Tarot. And their definition that I really liked to this was confronting negativity. Confronting negativity with the Knight of Swords, because somebody says something that is not always so cute, not always so kind. They can be a little careless or cutthroat with their words sometimes, and then this is your response is, you know what, none of that matters. Why are you talking all of this elementary school bullshit? Don't you know I'm grown? Oh my goodness. Why are you being so sensitive right now? Why are you being so sensitive, Mr. Tuffy? Mrs. Tough Lady? Whatever. For someone, there is a definite change in a situation involving a Capricorn. There's a change in your living situation, your family situation, your career situation, something involving a Capricorn. But again, same story there. How are you going to receive this? This is an opportunity being presented to you. Are you going to... Look, you have no control over what they do, right? You have no control over what they do. Your control is over how you respond to it. Are you knowing that everything is always working out for me? Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, because everything is always working out for me. Are you knowing that? Or are you saying, I don't know, I'm afraid this doesn't feel right. It's different. It's uncomfortable. I don't know. And you focus more on the uncomfortability that comes with the change that this person is bringing. Because Taurus, you are fixed. And that's interesting, because I was thinking about how Taurus was earth sign, fixed earth. You know, very stable, very, continuity is a great word for the Taurus. Continuity, they present a lot of continuity in the things that they attach themselves to. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Put some in the comments. If you are a bull gang, bull, Taurus bull, and you're like, yeah, I have perseverance. I am continual in that which I choose. Put some words up there for me so I'll know, because I want to read about that. How do you feel about that? Okay, now, that's not to say that you're going to be that way in everything. Because of the fact, oh, I like that. Because of the fact that you as the bull like to stand still in your place that feels like bliss. That feels like everything is always working out for me. And abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. If you like feeling that way because you're that way, there's certain things that by putting your 4 hooves in the ground right here, you just can't touch that shit over there. You just don't go that far. You're right here where you like to be. And tough shit trying to move a bull that don't want to go with you. They weigh like 1,500 to 3,000 pounds. Or maybe at least 1,500, 2,500. I looked this up before. Anyways. Whoo, where's this Knight of Swords coming from? The High Priestess and the 4 of Swords. For someone, this is coming from, again, your intuition speaking to you, saying, hey, look, you got to bring an end to this situation. You can't allow this to continue. Straight up, that's what you've been hearing. You're like, look, we got better things for you. Spirit's been talking about in your ear, whispering in some type of way. We got better things coming for you. Just chill. Don't let yourself get twisted up in anything. Stay in your highest persona that you choose for yourself, that you live fearlessly, fiercely, shamelessly, unregrettably, all in, baby, where you're all in. And this isn't because you're like doing some crazy shady stuff. Like, if you're feeling this high vibration energy I'm talking about, then you're at your core, you're like really acting from here on behalf of all parties. You know, I feel like you really tuned into doing, you know, what is going to not even, the thing of it is, what makes you happiest is best for everyone. Like, I'm literally getting an example. Somebody had to cut off a Virgo because the Virgo was not learning the lesson. What am I talking about? You literally cut off the Virgo because that's a toxic connection. Yeah, you may be blood, you may be friends, you may have known each other for 8 years or 10 years or whatever, your whole life. You may be twins. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you're just like, you know what? I just can't do this no more. Somebody is having that type of change because of that situation. And it's like, you know that this is the best way to do it. And by doing it, you put yourself in a positioning, and now with the epiphanies that you've had, the downloads that you've had, the dreams that somebody had, there's a greater understanding. Okay, so there's that situation. We're talking about love. And here's the thing. Somebody is actually going to get the chance to take a day trip. I'm hearing a day trip. This is a high vibration right here. Somebody's going to get a chance to take a day trip with a Capricorn to a meditation event. It's like a day trip. We got to leave early in the morning. We're going to be there for the session at like 2 o'clock. And then after that, we'll have dinner and come right back, type of a thing. Okay. Somebody's going to get that opportunity for that, and that spiritual opportunity. It's a very spiritual opportunity. I feel like you're going to Sedona or something along those lines, where they have like the ley lines that are hyping up energy, and then they have the energy of all the humans who congregate there because of ley lines and such, or crystals. I see like crystal caves, or, you know, something along those lines with a lot of energy, geysers. I don't know, what is it? It's something natural like that. And I feel like it's going to be a no-brainer when this opportunity comes in. You're on it. You're like, hell yeah, I want to go. Let's do it. When are we going? I'm calling off of work. It's a good thing I left those days. I got some PTO. It's time to put that paperwork in. All right, let's get another story for you. And this Tattoo Tarot keeps calling me. So that's the one that wants to talk to you, Taurus. Let me know how this is going for you. I like to hear. If you don't want to talk about it, you could just put smiley face, or, you know, you're going to have to use the 2 dots and the half the parenthesis now, because I heard they weren't going to allow emojis anymore. Is that true? I don't know. I should read some of them emails they send me once in a while, huh? Anyways, listen. Back to your reading, Taurus. And I'm hearing, oh, snap. Somebody put up a block. You've blocked somebody, and they keep getting your voicemail, and they're like, oh, man, that's not nice. I've been blocked, you know. And so every so often they'll try again just to see if you've unblocked them. I feel like this has been going on for 2 years, Taurus. For 2 years, because when you dealt with the person, you had a feeling that was very the best way I can describe it is unclean. I'll let you apply that however that makes sense for you, but that's the word I'm hearing. When you would deal with them, you had a very unclean feeling, so you blocked them from email, text message. Like you might be sending them to spam or have them blocked, or maybe they're trying to get on your messenger or your DMs, or I don't know. There's a million ways to communicate now. WhatsApp, and there's Tango in, and then there's all the dating sites. So okay, what's the message for Taurus right now? For all those people that are going to find this right now, and somebody who is fully tuned in, tapped in, turned on, you know, the ones that really set their intention and really say, yes, I want my messages right here today. Oh, goodness. Okay. And the best way to be fully tuned in, tapped in, turned on is making sure that you like the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you have a social networking, feel free to share the video. But definitely a thumbs up, and subscribe and get the notifications, because you never know when I'll go live, but you know it's going to happen at some point every day. Okay. We have the Tower, the King of Coins, and the Hangman. And one more over here, like the last one. And the Ace of Coins. Love, love, love this energy. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. There is a Taurus watching this who has a strong fire sign placement. And that is your sun sign, or just, it's like your sun, moon, or rising. It's one of those three. Okay, it's your sun, moon, or rising. And you are having, and I don't know what placement Taurus is for you. It could be any placement, okay? It could be your Venus. It could be your Mars. I don't know. But you're going to have a surprise run-in with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And you're going to see things in another light when you bump into this person. It's like they were getting themselves together to present themselves to you. That sounds pretty wild, but that's what I'm getting here. It's like, surprise, I'm bumping into you. That's the first story I'm getting off of this spread. I'm bumping into you right here. This has been lined up by none other by a synchronistic rendezvous of the universe. And this is actually something that this person has dreamt of, this opportunity coming to pass, okay? So this person, like law of attraction, a way for y'all to accidentally bump into, and they literally, it's not like they're spying or none of that. They're literally just using the law of attraction. They got you so much on the brain that they have attracted the opportunity to bump right into you when you do. Okay? And when you bump into them, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. I feel like it's a, oh my gosh, you look so different now, or you lost some weight, or you still look so young, but you look so different, like more mature now, something like that type of energy that I'm picking up on. And it's going to be a chance to really start over again, you know? So I do feel a romantic vibe to this, but I feel like it's one where this person is going to be continual, like we spoke about. This person is continuous. They're persistent. They are steady. They're not here, there, and everywhere. This person, because you guys are going to start talking, and you're like, oh my God. Oh, wow, you're looking really good right now, is your personal thought. It's like before they were friend zoned, and now you're like, oh, wow. Well, guess what? They still got the hots for you. So you're like, yay. So I feel like, but because this person is well aware you like were not interested before, but now all of a sudden you are. They're like gonna hold on. They're gonna take it slow. They're gonna make sure and see how you treat them and see what it's like actually being around you when you give them that opportunity. But I do feel like this person is going to be a little bit reserved is the word I'm hearing as well. They're not going to be always trying to be up in your face. They're going to pop up like a surprise, you know? Like you're not going to hear from them a couple days and then they pop up and they got something really awesome to say or whatever. It's just really appreciate it when they do. But when you first see this person, it's like, you like, where have you been? Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Is the vibe, the feel I'm getting for it. So however that plays out for you, is there something else here for me to talk about? Yes, somebody's going to be receiving a very valuable gift. And for someone, this is going to be, this is, okay, this reading just got really sexual. So if you don't want to hear about that, you might want to click off right now. Anyways, somebody's going to be introducing some new toys into the bedroom is what I'm getting. Like you're going to be introducing some new toy into the bedroom. And or your partner is, somebody is, one of you, either you or your partner is bringing a new toy into the bedroom, because this is a king of coins, so that could very well be you, but I'm also feeling like this is you. So it's possible that both of these are you and you're bringing this into the bedroom. Your partner's a little bit shocked, but they're like, hold on, I'm willing to find out. Oh, you're gonna tie me up. Somebody's literally gonna be tied up for the first time, because the King of Pentacles is going to be holding you in their hand, holding the buttons, controlling the button. I see like one of those long distance vibrators, cordless type thing. Yeah, I see something like that. Interesting story here. I also definitely, this is crazy. So I got some strap-on energy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm told what I'm told because that's what I need to be told. So I don't know who you are, freaky deaky, but for somebody that, and this is obviously not the people that are just bumping back into each other. This is somebody who's been in this, I feel like this is somebody who's been either having a friendship, a fuck shit with somebody, or a relationship with somebody, one of the two. Either a committed relationship is about to get some fire injected all up into it. They're fire, dun, 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 dun. Or is it the roof? The roof is on fire. Yeah, we don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Somebody's like, yes, take it. Blow off my top is somebody's like whole vibe on that. So I don't know who you are, but your message came through my reading, and yeah, let's see what's under here. The Hermit and the Star. I said Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Here's a card for Virgo here, and this is a sign for Aquarius, but I'm not feeling Aquarian energy off of it. I'm feeling energy of this has been guided. Like I said, this person was working with law of attraction. Whoever this is for someone, that storyline that I mentioned a minute ago, if that was your storyline, this person was really using the law of attraction. They were following their inner guidance system, and so are you. That's the thing, is this is, oh, okay, all right, okay, yeah, so for someone, this is like a twin relationship. I don't know, whatever that is for you. So I did a twin flame reading, and I explained what my definitions are of them, and it's like, and why do I know this? I can't really tell you. No, I didn't really necessarily hear this somewhere, but okay, so everybody talks about soulmates, and then some people talk about twin flames, and soulmates are not somebody for you to fall in love with and have sex with. That's not always what they are. A soulmate is going to be anybody that helps your soul to evolve. Your mother, that cousin, that one teacher. And you know what? They're usually problematic because they're going to irritate you. They're going to make you discomfortable. They're going to make you feel compelled, or there's something that feels like addiction or have to, or I'm being dragged, I'm being forced, I'm being bound, I'm being restricted. And then what happens? You create the change in yourself and you break free from the situation. Because if you notice, the key is hanging right there off of the rope. Hold on, let me turn it this way. Off the rose right there. The key is right there. The key is right there to take off that handcuff. It was always there, even on most traditional, like, the chains are loose, whatever. You know, they can break through. So, anyways. Just grounding myself, because whatever that was, it's kind of like done. Okay, so soulmates. Yes, thank you. Okay, Spirit said, okay, you grounded yourself. Let's get back to talking about soulmates again. So soulmates are going to make you discomfortable, uncomfortable, and irritated, and enough to where you finally have a breakthrough. You decide, okay, I'm done with it. This is over. It's time to move on. I need to create a change in my life. This is not going to control me no more. So then once you've done so much of that work, you become someone like, it's like you find yourself don't really deal with a lot of people because you've already done those types of relationships and you have the truth and you already know the truth. You already had success over that type of stuff. And so you're just like, no, thank you. I'll pass. It's happier when I'm on my own as opposed to if I was to indulge all that you're bringing to the table. And so you're like, I'd rather do this right now. You know, it's going to have to be really enticing and pleasurable for me to want to indulge another person at this point than to stay in the skin in the place where I'm in. For someone, you say, wow, okay, so this is a whole nother story now. It's not that, or maybe it's all you, because Spirit just said, for somebody, remember, Melinda, for somebody, everything you say in this entire reading will resonate. They'll feel like it's their personal reading and they just paid you $222 to do it. That's how they're going to feel. But for someone else, this is the part that's going to resonate for you of the whole thing. And it's like, this guy comes up, he wants to be with you, whatever, and he's just waiting, coming around. He's constantly surprising you, popping up here and there. And you're just like, no, it's not going down like that, okay? Because it's a soulmate. And because you got to that place of, I've already done this story. I already see that all that you show is, I mean, I can only know or think of you what you give me to know or think of you. Like, the way you act is what I think of you. If you act like a douche, I'm going to think you're a douche. Because why? You acted like a douche. If you come up here and you act like somebody who plays basketball, I'm going to believe you play basketball. So it doesn't matter what you come up acting like. I can only perceive you the way you show yourself to me. So if that's what you're showing me, no thank you. I'll stay solo bolo type of energy going on up in here. Now, because you're to that point, you're like, I am definitely willing and open to have a relationship, but it's gonna have to be with somebody that I can actually vibe with. I'm not trying to tolerate somebody. I want to enjoy being around somebody so much that I don't want to be by myself. I want to spend my time with this other human being. And if it doesn't feel that way, then you're like done with it. So both parties, when they both reach that place of so much self-maintenance that they're not like even willing to indulge anything that takes them out of their zone, anything that misdirects energy from their star player, then they open themselves up for a different type of person. Somebody that's like them. Somebody that's like them. And the thing is, it's always somebody that's like you. So even all these other people that come up to you and you're like, no, no, thank you. They're showing you a part of yourself. And here's the thing. You know where you're at in processing and understanding that part of yourself by your response emotionally to what they're presenting you. You know very well what that's like, right? So once you understand, it's like when you know children run, 2-year-olds, you see a 2-year-old, this particular 2-year-old likes to run up and slap somebody and on on their hands and run away. The 2-year-old is playing a game. You see, this is the way they play their game right now. This is what they're doing. You expect that they're going to do that. When you have an overstanding of it, you don't let it cause you to flash and flip out of your character completely. You might have a conversation with the child or something like that, but you don't allow it to completely take you out of the place that you like to be emotionally. And so somebody's dealing with a partner that likes to push your buttons. They will sit there, and this is a person who is like, okay, how have I attracted this? How have I attracted this? Because everybody, no matter what level of irritant they are, is the perfect attraction for you to continue this path of self-mastery. Mastering your emotions, not letting somebody else dictate how you're about to feel by how they're annoying the hell out of you on purpose. Like they're purposely trying to piss you off. Because if they can get you pissed off, they might have read that book, The Art of, is it The Art of War or The Art of Seduction? One of the two. It gets freaking dark. It's like trying to manipulate people by starting problems and then being really sweet. And then go fight again and then be really sweet, because you get them emotionally connected in the confusion. You get them emotionally connected in this confusion where they're weighing back and forth. They can't even see their way out sometimes. And so that's where the low vibration of this card comes in, because then they begin to follow the same pattern, same pattern, same pattern, same pattern, needing the change, but not willing to roll with it. Anyways, so soulmate twin flame was what I started talking about. And where are we now, Love Source God? Can you please show me somehow? Because I've just been talking and talking and talking. And I hope y'all know what I was talking about, because soulmates and twin flames. A twin flame is going to be somebody who's also going to challenge you, but they're going to challenge you in the self-mastery as well as receive your challenge of self-mastery. So it's like a lot more. And the way my perception is, now I haven't had this happen exactly to where it's actually lasted at all. I've had moments that feel like that, but I don't think I have like that. But there's somebody that's going to challenge you, okay? This is bringing, first off, done, soulmates, twin flames. Taurus, you're at a new place. You have a new mind, so you're creating a whole new situation. Somebody is really amping up the passion and the juice on their creative project, their career, their romance, whatever it is. You're like infusing new life into it. You're getting all new ideas. You're getting new downloads. You're like, go for it. Somebody is getting together with an air sign person. I'm also seeing that right here. Somebody is together with or getting together with an air sign person. Somebody is going to win a competition, and there is financial prize attached to this. And somebody said their sister's getting a job. Absolutely. Yes is the answer. There's an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Coins. Aren't these cards so beautiful? I'm thinking of getting, yeah, I like these. Like. Love, love, love. Okay. Just stop. Whew. Should I stop or should I keep going? Oh my God. We're already at how much? 43 minutes? Luster Scott. What cards do I get for them next? Show me. Flashcards. Oh, okay, thank you. Flashcards and a word of clarity. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about shifting focus, okay? So, let's say you're on one end of the spectrum of vibration. You've been listening to this, and you may have identified yourself with some low vibration. Then, if that's the truth, you know, the high vibration that I spoke of is on the cards for you as well, because that card contains all of that energy. Okay, so if you want to shift from low vibration to high vibration, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Love Source God says that to you. Understand? Love Source God is what you're looking for to help you get that high vibration. Love Source God is the love that's there, even in the dark. Sometimes, yes, it allows for greater darkness. Why? So that you can see the brightness of the piercing light, so you can find your way out of it. If it's too gray, everything gonna blend in. It's gonna be hard to find this. I mean, you got to sometimes have such contrast Contrast, contrast. One moment, please. Contrast. You've got to have the contrast in order to allow for the escape to show itself. Think about it. Ooh, thank you so much. I love that. I was just shown, like, I don't know if any of you watched Once Upon a Time, but honey, that's a binge watcher for me. Watch the whole thing. But there's a part kind of in the beginning of the whole like series where oh god, why can't Henry was in the cave, you know? And so many movies throughout history, somebody's in the cave. And you know, when they're deep in the cave, they can light a fire and follow the flame and stuff to know where the exit is. But when they get close to the exit, they see the piercing light. They see the piercing light. Until then, ooh, thank you. Ooh, oh, yes, thank you. Okay, until then, the only thing they have to guide them is their own fire. So when you're in the darkest depths of the cave of life, where things have been so challenging that you can't see the light outside, you're stuck in this cave. The only thing you have to fuel you, to guide you, is that torch and that fire of your own that you have to make, that you have to carry. You got to know that, you know what, I will get through this. This is not the end of me. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Yeah, and then once you survive and you make it out, you get into the light. The light is there and you see the little light piercing and you're like, oh, I'm home free, baby. Home free. This is the home stretch. I made it. I'm alive. Here I come. Here I come. And you know what? You may not feel that way physically because you're like, oh my God, I've been climbing through these tunnels for years. I've been days, whatever it is, you know. Maybe your situation's been going on for the last 10 years and you're like, fuck, thank God this ain't a literal tunnel because I bet you would have starved a long ass time ago. But this is a philosophical, metaphorical, symbolical tunnel. And so I not only survive, but now I thrive. And I'm told to show this 5 butterflies. And I'm hearing Michael Jackson's Butterfly. Yes. Transforming, transformation, rebirth, recreation of thine self. The recreation of thine self by being stuck in the dark place, the cocoon, the cave, stuck in the dark, feeling left out. It's all coming to an end. Why? Because you can fly, butterfly. You can fly. Spread your wings and fly. Spread my wings and fly away to a place that I long for, and my heart will be the pathway. I'm searching for love that's evermore. Yes, yes, the heart is the pathway, yes? So you've gone through this transformation. Whatever mountains were there, psh, faith of a mustard seed, the Bible said, can move mountains. And baby, I got a lot more faith than a mustard seed. So let's see what mountains we're going to move today. It's kind of how you feeling, Taurus. Yay. What's this other card over here? We got the square. So this is a fresh start for your home for somebody. This is also that heart chakra energy. This is about your health and vitality for somebody. This is a breakthrough. And somebody's not going to smoke cigarettes no more, not going to drink no more, not going to do drugs no more. Man, if you are having a fresh start and you're stopping a drug addiction, you stopping to use the pills or over drinking or over anything in, over fucking, over miserying yourself, over talking yourself into caves. Because, you know, you can walk your ass right in there. Just like in Once Upon a Time, Henry walked his own self in there because he would not listen to the advice of others, and he went in anyways. But what happened? Some magic still happened for him, even though he went into a very dark and dangerous place. Let me just breathe again for a moment. This has to do all with your heart chakra energy. This has to do all with your health. This has to do all with your home. This has to do all with your family. This has to do all with your financial stability. And it also has to do with you owning your shit and owning you. And saying, you know what, if this is my shit, I can swim through it. I can get through. I can fix this. And a message, because I just tapped the bell, right? Okay. What's at the bottom of the flashcards deck for the Taurus? The 4 giraffes. They came out in today's daily reading when I did that. The daily live stream. So, yeah. The 4 giraffes looking like a big juicy 4 of wands, saying all new beginnings, reasons to celebrate, things coming together, fresh starts. This is a total life makeover, because it's like, yes, 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 I want this. Yes, I will take and make this a part of my future. I am going to take what I'm doing now and move that into my future. And this is somebody just really determined. For someone, every card I have talked about here had not to do with not another soul but you. This was all about you. You're the one that you're trying new toys to entertain yourself in your own room. You're the one who's choosing to go through this transformation in this high vibrational way. And there you go again. This, when the gorilla comes out, if you've been watching this show, that's totally King of Pentacles energy. And we have the 7 dinosaurs, 7 spiritual downloads. Also, the dinosaurs like pentacles, because they're earth and they're green like earth. So they are, this is a card saying like what you've been waiting for, what you've been focused on. That stuff is about to start, man. You're having whole new beginnings. Life is gonna be like magic right now, because all this stuff is coming through. Yes, all this stuff is coming through. You done gone through the mountains. You found the love to unlock the door to all your dreams, and understanding, overstanding more of this energy, overstanding more of how things materialize and begin to be. You've had so many times now where you ever so lightly have a thought, and then bam, it's in your face, and sometimes it pays you. It's like you're sitting in a cafe and you have a side of the mind that flies by the side of your intuition thought, and it says to you, oh, how nice that would be if those would be my next $500 a visit clients, you know, or some fleeting thought, whatever it is. I'm just thinking about my nail biz, right? But apply it to yourself. For you, it's like, oh, I really want one of those pens. Or, oh, it would be really nice to have one of those really cool air fresheners that hangs from the rear view mirror in a shape like this, and then you find one. Or somebody walks up and hands you one. Or you were thinking about a Starbucks and one of your coworkers just brought you one and you didn't even know. Or a family, I don't know, what is it? You was wanting some fish and somebody was like, I'm making fish dinner, you want to come over for dinner? And it's like, bam, bam, you have the thought, and then bam, it comes right in like that. Like, instantly. Wow, I snapped. That's pretty dope. Anyways, and you're just like noticing it, and it's giving you new perspective over your abilities to materialize things in your life. You're letting go of an old belief that says, I can't have it, it's not for me, I don't have that type of power, things don't work out for me. You're letting go of feeling like you're stuck underneath the storm clouds or the dark clouds or whatever. I don't know, what am I talking about? I don't know, but it's time. It's time. What is it time for? It's time to throw down some rooms, I heard. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. I have 3 sets of runes in this bag. And I'm just going to grab what lands. Okay, so I have coming out for Taurus. There is 2 of my quartz crystal runes and 1 of the ones that I made myself. I love the yellow rune. The yellow runes are glow in the dark because I made them myself. And the rune that is on top of the devil's card is Isa. Isa's keyword is stand still. Isa means things are not moving. Things have come to a halt. And it is on the devil card, baby. Look at that. It landed right on the devil card. So whatever this devil energy was, congratulations. You have made a successful transmutation. And I also am noticing now and love that this quartz crystal rune landed here just like this on the Two of Pentacles. This change that you've created for yourself is where your strength is. For those of you who are going to create this change because you found some empowerment recently, or even in this video specifically, this change is going to be very strong for you. This is Urus, and the key word is strength there. And so it's like there's a lot of power. First off, that it's meaning it's taken a lot of power to create this change. It has taken a lot of power to create this change. It's like I'm being shown the power that is necessary to slow a speeding freight train and then get it to shift direction, which I used to talk a lot about on this channel. Speeding freight train. Hold on. Let me write this down. For some reason, I need to write about this. Speeding freight train. And that it's shifting momentum. Okay? It takes so much power to bring it to a stop. So much energy, so much time and space to bring a train to a stop. Then it takes so much strength, power, energy to get that train moving in an opposite direction or another direction. It's not like a video game. It's not like moving the cursor on your computer, is it? And so it's saying it's taken all of that, but because it took all of that, the change is taken seed so strongly as well. So this is a stable change. This isn't something that is fly by night, it's going to end. No, this is a new way of life for you. This is something that's going to carry you through and continue with you. Yes, okay. Shout out to all my nail lovers. Don't say nothing crazy or I'll block your ass. I have a lot of nail freaks, just so you know. And I call them nail freaks because all they want to see is my nails. So if they say something offensive in the comments, I forgive them, but they need to get blocked because well, you know what? Whatever. If it rubs you the wrong way, you need to learn to mind your own business. If it rubs you the wrong way, just ignore it. It doesn't have any effect on you unless you let it. But y'all still need to chill out and behave. And go back to the reading. Ingus is over here in between the transformation and the devil card. And this is saying that because you've gone through this, you have so much opportunities to create new things in your life, to bring new life to something you've been doing, something you've been positioning for yourself. I feel like you can just infuse. Ooh, I was talking about infusing that energy earlier. What was I talking about? What was I saying? I don't know, but I know I said something about infusing new energy. You have that here with this, and it's saying if this is your arts, your business, your creative something, you're gonna flourish prosperity-wise, financially, because of infusing that new life in that way. The new energy, you're flowing to it. Yes? Okay. The miracles now I have for you, Taurus, is I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. I love, this is our card at the end, because I was just talking about that whole nail thing. That's a perfect example. Oh, you don't like it? No, I'm not sorry. That actually has nothing to do with me that you don't like it. And guess what? It is not my responsibility to make you feel better. As a matter of fact, sometimes I just allow even my grandsons to be uncomfortable with my response to them because it's not my job to always make anyone feel better. And there's not anyone they're going to meet in their life that is going to always shift and change to make them feel better. And likewise for you. So if you're sitting up here just waiting on everybody to come to terms with where you're at before you're going to be happy, well, you just get prepared to continue living a miserable fucking life. Yeah? But when you recognize the power and the energy of maintaining your chosen character, regardless of what comes up, being fully responsible for the skin you're in, the way you're expressing it, the way you're displaying, the way you respond to things in your life, you will have moved so much power to your freight train. If you're trying to stop it, you'll slow that thing down if you just keep doing that. If you've already slowed it down and stopped it and you're trying to go in a new direction, you're going to just give it a jump start by continuing to do that. So stay on your path. I absolutely love and adore you, every part of you. Go check out my website at LPHtarot.com. I will love to consult on your behalf. Love and peace and happiness. Until next time.